Greetings, Mycology Study Group. Thank you so much for dialing in today. We're going to be doing our setup of our cakes going into our shotgun fruiting chamber. The first thing I'm going to do is wash my hands. I do use a single-use paper towel for this. I don't use a regular towel. In this instance, you want to stay from anything that's going to harbor excessive bacteria. Our cake is in really good shape. There's really a low percentage chance of contamination, but that percent still exists. So we're going to be as clean as we can to get this into our fruiting chamber. So this is what we will be birthing today. Before I begin that, I'm going to take another single-use paper towel, shoot that, and I'm going to just wipe off my jar. It's been living a relatively contaminant-free life up till now. I'm going to wash my hands one more time. Okay. Up till now, I've been washing them a lot anyway. I'm going to use my sanitizer. I'm going to sanitize my hands before I touch anything. And I'm going to just give everything kind of a general wipe down. Here comes the part we've all been waiting for, the birthing of the cake. What I like to do with it when I birth the cake is birth it into another vessel, so that way there's no chance of me getting nimble-fingered during this operation. I birthed a couple cakes yesterday. I did go ahead and save everything that was left over, and I'm going to be putting this on top of my plants. Here we go. This should not be a difficult process. If you did your cake well, your birthing process should be as effortless as that. And that's really all there is to it. You'll see in the bottom is a whole bunch of mycelium. What to do with that, I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. So, and right now, you can smell your cake. It does smell a lot like mushroom. I'm going to take, and I'm going to very gently, I'm going to tip the camera down so you can watch me. Very gently, I'm going to be rubbing off the excess vermiculite. And as I said, I'm saving this to use in my plants. So I'm right now taking off the excess. Prepared is a bowl of water. Just a bowl of spring water, nothing fancy. It's not sterile. And you'll see that the cake floats, which is good. That's a sign of a very healthy cake. If your cake should sink, that is an unhealthy cake. And we want it to sink so it can get fully moisturized. So I'm going to put another heavier object on top of it. This will get set aside for 24 hours in a contamination-free zone. So when this has been sitting here for 24 hours, I birthed them yesterday. And I'm going to wash my hands one more time. Yes, I go through a lot of paper towels doing this, but it is so worth it to do this. So here we have our cakes that have been sitting for 24 hours. This is called the dunk. So we birthed, dunked. Now we're going to roll. And the roll is to take a birthed cake. Oh, let me do one more thing before we start. I'm going to show you our fruiting bin. Here it is. And what I have prepared, most online show to use a piece of aluminum foil on the bottom. I found aluminum foil to be flimsy. It runs away from you. It flies away. It misbehaves. So I'm going to just give these a quick spray with my sanitizer. I've already prepared my bed. It's good and moist. I've spritzed the sides. Everything's nice and moist in here. You see that I have labels, and I've covered the labels with a small piece of tape. So that way, hopefully, it stays looking nice. We'll find out at the end. Having a good marker to mark your labels and then cover it with tape. These are deli lids. That's all I've used as a deli lid. And then for the roll, I've sent into your packages, everybody gets, along with what you've sent me, I'm sending you some vermiculite. So in with your cake is vermiculite, and it's enough to do the dunk. And when I roll, I just very gently turn and press. And I only do it once, because if you continue to press, you try to go and recoat an area, you're going to find that you're actually knocking more off. So you just want to just press it the one time and then very gently turn it. Press it once on the bottom. And your cakes are used to growing upside down. This is the way. So you're going to be planting them into your tub with the bottom down. So your top is up. Your bottom, excuse me, reverse that. Your bottom should be on the top and your top should be on the bottom, because that's the way your cakes were colonized, was they were inverted and they were flipped upside down. So we're going to do one more. Just going to very gently press. If you find you're knocking too much off, go ahead and try to do it again. But it really doesn't do a whole lot of good to keep turning it if it's not sticking. It's not much you can do. All right, and there, once again, I've pressed it down in. So, and now you get to see what it looks like inside your chamber. So this is your fruiting chamber all set up and ready to go.